Hello there, my lovely. It's Tanya here. Um, Here to talk about the energies of the upcoming week. But first, how did you all fare with the Saturn going direct on Wednesday now? It hit me hard. It was a pretty rough week. A lot of emotion came up. It felt very tough. I know just from talking to some friends that it was a very hard, hectic, emotional, changing week. So if you went through that or you're still going through that, then be gentle with yourself. Take the time you need to rest. Talk to people if you need to talk to people, and make sure you just do all of those good self-care things. Feed yourself good food, exercise, get rest. But also look at what came up for you and, the areas that perhaps were thrown into a bit of disarray, and think about the steps that you need to take. Like, you felt the emotion, now it's time to get practical and to do the steps and go forth and make those changes. So the thing is with astrology that I think, or any sort of the energies are going on in the world type of thing, is that you can be like, okay, well, it's tough right now, but things are happening for a reason, and we're always here to constantly change and grow, and it's just here to shake things up for you, and things don't get fixed on their own. You need to actually take the steps to do it. So make sure you go and, put one foot in front of the other, make your to-do list, get it done, and bring your life back into balance, which is an excellent segue to what is happening this week. So we have the 23rd of September. The sun is moving into Libra, which is all about balance and harmony and relationships with ourselves, with others. And it's all about seeing where you can, if life's a little tilty and you're a bit like this, how can you bring it back so you're a bit more of an even keel? It's, doing the work to get from that seesaw and to make it quite even. It is exploring your relationships with others, how you are in those relationships. Like, are you showing up fully as yourself? Are you, just bowing to everybody else's needs and ignoring your own? Like, how can you bring more of your needs into those relationships? And really just getting us to look at our lives and where we're at and the season that we're in. So the 23rd is also the equinox. If you are in the Southern Hemisphere like I am, it is the spring equinox. And for my Northern Hemisphere friends, it is the vernal equinox. And equinox is, well, it's in the word, equine, it's equal. It's where there's an equal distribution of day and night. So that's why it's a really beautiful time for Libra, because it's balancing out that day and night. And where can we balance out the day and night within ourselves as well, our light and dark, our shadow side and the side that we show to the world. So for those of us in the Southern Hemisphere, we're coming into spring, and we've just had this winter, at least in Melbourne where I've been, which has been very cold and windy, and there's a sense of hibernation. And so now we're coming out of that hibernation and planting our new seeds for the next 12 months. A lot of people set New Year intentions, but springtime is also a really, really beautiful time to set in your intentions. So if you can, I highly recommend that you take stock of all the contemplation and reflection that you may have been doing over the last few months, over winter time. do some sort of ritual where you write down things that you want to leave behind, things that haven't been working for you. You can burn that. Make sure you're very safe when you burn that as well. We don't want to start any type of house. Don't want to set your house on fire or anything. So make sure you do that in a very safe way. If you don't want to light a match to the things that you write down, you can always just tear it up, throw it away. You can pour water over it so it just soaks and destroys in that way. You can bury it in the earth. Anything that helps, have that sense of ritual and release of what you want to let go of. And then start to think about the seeds that you're going to plant and what you want to bring into your life now, what balance you're bringing in, what you're wanting to create and grow, and start making your plans. Write the things down, your goals, and then set the action steps, and then you can start to work towards it. And we're all here to start to blossom and bloom, which if you are in Melbourne, my friend Tash Hildebrand-Lucky and myself are running a retreat for women on October 13th called It's Time to Bloom. And we will be focusing on the planet Venus, who is the ruler of Libra, and looking at your own personal Venus and how you're attracting your values and the things that you want in your life. Tash will take you through a mini women's circle and an exercise on how to chart your own success. So we'll be taking you through this type of ritual. So if you are interested, then check out the event. The link is in my bio. So it should be really great. But if you can't make it to Melbourne on October 13th, then, I do encourage you to do this exercise on your own and to set forward and set those seeds. For those of you in the Northern Hemisphere, you are heading into autumn or fall. And so it's all about harvesting and looking back at what you have achieved over the last few months of summertime, where you've had a lot more energy, you've been able to be more productive, you've had a great time to sort of play and have fun, and it's taking stock of what you've gone through and where you've been, and perhaps reflecting on what went well and what didn't, and the things that you want to shake off and no longer need as you're heading into your hibernation of winter, where you can do some more inner reflection. So it is a really beautiful time of year. Such a beautiful day. I do love Libra season. I am a Libra rising myself, so Capricorn sun, but Libra rising. So that simply means that I meet the world with the characteristics of Libra. So for me, this always feels like a really joyful time because, I can feel like I've got that energy to really harness and be myself and step into the rest of the year. So that is the 23rd of September. We've also got the new moon in Libra at the end of the week, but I shall write a blog post on that a little bit later in the week. So for now, just really enjoy this beautiful Libra season and really enjoy bringing yourself back into that balance and harmony, and enjoying building stronger relationships where you're really connected with other people and you're really showing up as yourself. You're not afraid to be visible and to be who you are. And I think that is really important and really beautiful. So like I said, if you're in Melbourne, check out the event. It's Time to Bloom. It's going to be a beautiful day. It's limited to 12 women, so make sure you're getting quick early bird tickets. Or early bird prices end on Wednesday, so get in there and get your ticket at an early bird price. And Tash and I would love to have you there and to take you through connecting in with your inner self and to chart your own success. So enjoy your week, and I will be back to chat to you next week. Mwah.